obviously DJ is going to be a guy that is going to play. We're going to move him around everywhere to get him the football, and so I think he's a dynamic player. I think Gump's a guy that we can use as an inside slot guy and move him in and out of the backfield. So there are a lot of similar guys like that are very explosive. Obviously, our running backs are very explosive, catching the ball out of the backfield. So I feel really good. I think E.J. Jefferson's had a really good spring. I think Gary's coming off his best year. So I feel good about the development of our receiving core, where they're at. You know, Fred Gammage is back practicing now, and so I think our receiving core overall will be the best that we've had, and I think we'll be the most explosive we've been next year offensively.
Replacing the 2 tackles, and then Evans had the hamstring. What do you think?
That's really been frustrating because he pulled a hamstring, and so he really needed reps and development. But we still think he's got a great deal of potential. But I'm going to tell you, the big thing is the difference is that in the run game, we've actually had those 2 tackles gone, and we're running the ball better downhill, and that's because of the emphasis that we have. And then in the passing game, Mike gets the ball out so quick. So and those guys are. Billy McGee is having a solid spring. I mean, really. A guy that I think Sam Jones is a guy that's very solid. Quinn has really come on the last couple of days. And obviously we got to have Evan there, and then we can always slide Christian out or something like that. I think the linemen right now you can really bank on that I think are guys that are they're starters. Obviously Nick Kelly, I think, is the best center in the country, and then Christian, and the one that was surprised you, Stephon. I think Stephon McCray is those 4 guys got to be on the football field in my opinion, and then we feel really good about the depth that we can create around him. Obviously, Evan should be the next guy in that bunch, but we've got Sam, we got Billy, we got Quinn, we got other guys that we think can compete there. And Steve Miller has been, as soon as he learns what he's doing, he is just really a talented guy. We've got a few guys coming in that we think that can help us. We think Zach can help us like that, but for the most part, that offensive line's got to be together. So I'll tell you this, just defending them out here and watching the defense try to defend them, it hasn't been something that's really stuck out to me. It has with the second group, is giving up more negatives than the first.
Balaj moved on defense, using him on defense. That continues to show its promise there.
Yeah, I like that. I think Kalen is probably the most improved player in our program, and he's learned a lot, I think, in his first year, and he's running the ball. But he looks like he has potential to be an All-American running back in the backfield, and when he rushes the passer, he is unblockable. So that's something that we'll, obviously he's primarily a running back for us, but we'll utilize him as needed.
Can you talk about the play of Carlos Mendoza? I mean, now that he's healthier, he's getting a lot more.
Carlos has really had a solid spring. He's another guy that's quietly just working and getting better every day. And it hurts us a lot on defense not having Liu. And we had Carlos out there at Spur. He's really not a Spur. He's an inside backer. And then we got some guys banged up the other day. Antonio didn't practice. Salamo didn't practice. So it gave an opportunity for Carlos to get a whole bunch more reps. And so he's had a really good spring and done really well.
Thanks, guys.
All right, guys.